Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Central California. Happy Monday, 2nd day of October 2023. Yeah, fall has arrived and we've got football.
I'm Brett Lewis with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Jalen Hurts tossed 2 touchdowns, both to A.J. Brown, as the Eagles held off the Commanders 34-31 in overtime. Russell Wilson threw 3 touchdown passes as the Broncos came back from 21 down to beat the Bears 31-28. Anthony Richardson rallied the Colts from a 23-point fourth-quarter deficit to force OT, but Puka Nacua scored his first career touchdown to win it for the Rams, 29-23. Nacua, 9 catches, 163 yards. He has 39 catches and 501 yards through his first 4 career games, both NFL records. Christian McCaffrey had 4 total touchdowns for the 49ers, who won 35-16 over the Cardinals. Josh Allen threw for 4 scores and ran for another as the Bills dominated the Dolphins 48-20. Khalil Mack had a franchise record 6 sacks versus his former team as the Chargers beat the Raiders 24-17. Taylor Swift was on hand once again as Travis Kelce and the Chiefs outlasted the Jets 23-20. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
There's a whole lot of savings going on now at Staples. During Staples Sit-a-thon, you can save up to $150 on select office and desk chairs. And when you buy a chair, you save 25% on desks, storage solutions, and office accessories. Plus, your local Staples now accepts Amazon returns. And when you return an Amazon order at Staples, you receive a coupon for $10 off your next $30 Staples purchase. Now is definitely the time to save at Staples. Chair offer ends 10/28, in-store only. Exclusions apply on Amazon offer.
Well, it is 7:30 in the morning of Monday. Yes, after a weekend like this, it's good to get back to work so I can rest up. Busy weekend. How about you, Gene?
A busy weekend. Got out of town for a day and enjoyed the weather.
Okay, you're going to have to plug in your mic because Jared unplugged it and forgot to plug it back in. Yeah, we'll blame Jared, okay? Yeah.
How about that? Does that work better?
That works much better.
Much better. That's what I kind of figured there.
Yeah, we'll
I
blame...
heard myself fine. But
well, yeah, I could hear you as well, but nobody else could. That's not good.
No, that's not a good thing.
No, not in radio.
That's right.
Okay, now, did you have a busy weekend?
A busy weekend. I enjoyed the weather in San Diego for a day and a night and was going to go to the Oktoberfest in El Cajon, but they canceled it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, the rain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I heard San Diego had rain. We had a trace of precipitation in the valley as well.
That's what I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Spots on the window. They give it away.
Yes. Anyway, Pam and I, mostly Pam, did some heavy lifting in the garden as she's getting ready to plant.
The heavy lifting is those gigantic tomatoes that you tried this year?
No, they haven't. Actually, I did plant some tomato seeds yesterday, starter seeds. Mm-hmm. But no, just getting, turning over all the soil, getting everything ready to plant.
And so did you finish?
Yeah, Pam did. Yeah. Like I said, she is the gardener. She's the farmer.
Well, that you've got a good deal there, Carroll.
Yeah, well, she's from Nebraska, and a lot of her family in farming. And me, I'm from the big city. We couldn't even grow grass. So
that's pretty bad.
Yes. Okay. You ready for birthdays?
Birthdays, we've got some.
Okay, critic Rex Reed is 85. Don McLean, the American Pie guy, is 78. Actor Avery Brooks is 75. Mike Rutherford of Genesis and Mike and the Mechanic, 73. Sting is 72 today. Let's hear it for Sting. And other birthdays, actor Lorraine Bracco, 69. Singer Freddie Jackson, 68. Singer-producer Robbie Neville, 65. Actor Joey Slotnick is 55. Tiffany, 52. Actor Efren Ramirez is 50. Actor Christopher Larkin, 36. Actor Samantha Barks is 33. Actor Elizabeth McLaughlin is 30. Local birthdays coming up.
Friday nights are for football, and we have it on Kxo AM 1230. Catch the action with Carroll, Buckley, and John Dripple as we bring you the best matchup of the week with either the Central Spartans or Southwest Eagles. High school football is brought to you by
McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro. Johnny's Burrito in Brawley, El Centro, and Imperial. Also has a mobile automotive service. And K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial with daily lunch specials.
We have happy birthday wishes going out to Lupe Moreno, Trey McAllister, Joshua Vasquez, Daniel Navarro, Melissa Valencia, Aubrey Rubio, Catherine Gonzalez, Jake Velaquette, Marco Underwood, Martha Aguilar, Monica Gonzalez, Raul Zazueta, Terry Diaz, Samuel Lomalai, and Robert Shetler. Happy birthday from KXO. And let's add an anniversary. Charo and Gloria are celebrating 47 years today. Okay. And we mentioned Gordon Sumner. You know him better as Sting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gordon Sumner, Sting, now 72 years old, so naturally, every breath he takes and every move he makes could be his last.
You know, Sting, wonder if the glasses he wears, if they are as thick as they look.
I don't know.
I've always wondered that.
Next time I talk to him, I'll ask, okay?
Just go to the do-it-yourself laundry.
Okay.
Usually hangs out there on the weekend. You could ask him. I'll try to do the same thing.
Yeah, well, he can't talk one of the roadies into that, huh?
No, he likes roadie work.
Okay. Oh, well, the weather, as you noticed, changed, and it's going to warm up just a little bit towards the end of the week into the weekend. Certainly nothing we can't handle. And the evenings, the mornings, absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous is right.
I enjoy that. And let's see. We've got Monday Night Football coming up tonight. The Seahawks and the Giants. You got a favorite there?
Probably have to go with the Seahawks.
I think I will too. Okay. And that's pretty much it. We're trying to coordinate and see if we cannot broadcast one of the girls' flag football games. And I think that may be next week if we can fit all the pieces together.
A lot of moving parts.
Well, not so many moving parts, and everybody's very cooperative. But you have to get everybody's schedules together.
Yeah, get them all lined up. Yeah. And negotiate their contracts.
Exactly.
That's a big thing.
We're ready for news if you are.
I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
California headline news, Governor Newsom appointing Emily's List President LaFonza Butler to fill the seat of the late Senator Dianne Feinstein. Political analyst Dr. Larry Gersten explains Newsom's choice.
He does meet his own objectives, a black female, a person with phenomenal credentials, very well connected with Newsom, with Vice President Harris.
Butler is the first black lesbian to serve in Congress and the first openly LGBTQ senator from California. Butler lives in Maryland but has a home in California and plans to switch her voter registration. And more than 75,000 Kaiser Permanente workers are getting ready to go on what would be the biggest healthcare strike in U.S. history.
Workers just want what's theirs. They want to be treated fairly. They want to get good pay, quality benefits.
The unions representing the workers notified the company more than a week ago that they could launch a 3-day strike as soon as Wednesday. I'm John Gilliland, and this is California Headline News.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
CBS News Brief. Former President Trump is at court in New York for a civil trial over his business dealings. He calls it a political witch hunt.
This trial was railroaded and fast-tracked. This trial could have been brought years ago, but they waited till I was right in the middle of my campaign.
Stands to lose prize properties like Trump Tower. Hollywood actors and studios sit down at the negotiating table today for the first time since the start of a strike in July. ET's Kevin Frazier.
You're getting dangerously close to the holiday season, all those movies that actors can't promote. You could wipe out all the TV shows for the winter if you continue this strike or if it goes on much longer.
2 scientists, one American, the other Hungarian, have won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for research that led to mRNA COVID vaccines.
And had a major impact on society during the recent pandemic.
Nobel Assembly member Richard Sandberg. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
And World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. You've got a friend in the business, Lock Air Conditioning.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the thrills of bowling a strike or two with the excitement of hitting a jackpot on your favorite slot machine? What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kxo Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton. Plan it all at KxoPopResort.com.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the Valley. Remember, Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, a 2-car accident Friday night resulted in injuries to 4 people. The accident occurred at 7:30 p.m. at the intersection of Imperial Avenue and Broadway. According to El Centro Police, there were 4 people transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center with a variety of injuries. Southbound traffic on Imperial Avenue was shut down for a time as emergency crews worked at the scene. The accident remains under investigation. A card skimmer was found on an El Centro gas pump. The discovery of the device was made late Saturday night by a maintenance technician. The device was on a pump at 7-Eleven on South 4th Street. The illegal electronic device is installed by thieves looking to capture credit and debit card information and potentially personal information. The device was removed and is being held as evidence. KXO News Time coming up to 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
Well, the IID Tree for All program is coming up, and it begins today. The program is for all residential IID customers in the Imperial Valley and Eastern Coachella Valley. The Imperial Irrigation District says a total of 800 trees will be planted through the program. IID account holders can register for their free shade tree, but they can go to iidtreeforall.org. A valid active IID contract account is required. Reservations are limited to one tree per account every 12 months. County Sheriff's Office will participate in a meet and greet. It will be the National Coffee with a Cop Day. It is this Wednesday, October the 4th. On that day, local sheriff's deputies will be at several locations for some coffee and conversation with the community. The hours will be from 8 to 10 a.m. Deputies will be at Salton City, West Shores Senior Center, Nyland Cooling Center, Holtville Civic Center, Ocotillo Community Center, the coffee shop in Winter Haven, and at the 4th Street Starbucks in El Centro. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations in the Valley at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
In Big Tobacco's Fantasyland, children are the future. Here, tobacco companies are committed to higher education, offering scholarships to students who submit essays about the benefits of vaping. The tobacco industry even sponsors summer camps for kids. Don't worry, the tobacco-sponsored programs have been linked to leaving your kids more interested in smoking. In Big Tobacco's Fantasyland, the world's deadliest industry is your child's friend. See reality at undo.org.
And see, it's page 2 of the local news with weather, and it is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
The Foundation for Education plans a fundraiser. It will be held on October the 5th. The Imperial County Office of Education's Foundation for Education will host its 3rd annual Autumn and Arts fundraiser. Proceeds from the fundraiser will go to support the Foundation's scholarship program. For more information and or tickets to the event, go to the Foundation's website, foundation.icoe.org/fundraiser. The Imperial County Historical Society Pioneers Museum receives a grant. It was a Far South North Border grant, a California-based award which provides $140,500 of support for organizations in Imperial County to hire artists and cultural practitioners to develop and implement public awareness projects to encourage public engagement. Pioneers Museum has announced that they have hired their lead artist, Marcy Landeros, to lead the next round of artists that are hiring and assist in development exhibitions and events at Pioneers Museum over the next year. And finally, Tara McGrath has been confirmed as the U.S. Attorney for the Southern California District the Southern District of California, after months of being stalled in committee due to political wrangling over unrelated matters. McGrath was confirmed by the full Senate on Friday. The confirmation will be official when President Joe Biden signs a document finalizing the procedure. McGrath will take over from Andrew Hayden, who was appointed acting U.S. attorney in August. Hayden took over from Randy Grossman, who served in the capacity for over 2 years. McGrath graduated from Boston College and the University of Michigan Law School. She served as a judge advocate during the active duty, the U.S. Marine Corps from 2005 to 2007. McGrath has served with the U.S. Attorney Office for a number of years, and most recently has been with the Department of Justice as a civilian litigation attorney advisor for the Marines. The U.S. Attorney Office for the Southern District, California, encompasses San Diego and Imperial County. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a long wave trough will allow cooler temperatures and occasional breezy conditions to continue. A delayed warming trend will occur the latter half of the week as a ridge builds over the western U.S. This will lead to above normal temperatures and the potential return of near 100 degrees. Heading into the weekend, a slight moisture increase is possible, which could produce light shower chances over higher terrain. 80 our high yesterday, 55 the overnight low. There was a trace of precipitation in the valley. Wind gusts peaked at 33 miles an hour. It will be sunny today with a high near 84. West wind about 10 miles an hour, then becoming north. Clear tonight with a low around 62. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast in the evening. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 89. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming east. 61 degrees, 55% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
It's Imperial Tiger Football streaming live on the web. George Grahava and Mickey Dale will be Mike's side to bring you all the action. Tiger Football live on KXORadio.com. Imperial Tiger Football is brought to you by
Stan's Auto Body, Derma's Floor Covering, Brickhouse Coffee, and Brickhouse Deli.
Well, Mickey and George get the week off. It's Imperial's bye week, so they get to spend some time with their family. How about we take a look at sports? Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL football action. The Raiders came up short. They gave the Chargers a tussle, but the Chargers came out on top. 24-17. Jaguars topped the Falcons 23-7. Bills ripped the Dolphins 48-20. It was the Bears. They came up short against the Broncos. The Bears 0-4. The Broncos picked up their first win, 31-28. Ravens topped the Browns 28-3. Titans over the Bengals 27-3. It was overtime before the Rams held on and beat the Colts 29-23. Bucks beat the Saints 26-9. Eagles prevailed. They topped the Commanders 34-31 in overtime. Vikings over the Panthers 21-13. Texans topped the Steelers 30-6. Cowboys won. They embarrassed the Patriots 38-3. It was the Cardinals coming up short against the 49ers 35-16. And the Chiefs, they got by the Jets 23-20. Monday Night Football coming up tonight on AM 1230 KXO. The Seahawks and the Giants. Our coverage starts at 4:30.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, it's playoff time in the Major League Baseball world, and the playoffs, wildcard playoffs, start tomorrow. Texas at Tampa Bay, Toronto at Minnesota, Arizona at Milwaukee, and Miami at Philadelphia. On Wednesday, we'll tee it up for 4 more. Texas at Tampa Bay, Toronto at Minnesota, Arizona at Milwaukee, and Miami at Philadelphia. High school football on Friday night. Did you miss it? Well, it was Central over Southwest 42-6 as Central retains the city championship. Imperial came from behind, beat Calexico 26-14. Scripps Ranch topped Brawley 32-19. Vincent Memorial came from behind over Palo Verde 28-21. Holtville shut out El Cajon Valley 29-0. Calapat had a bye. And in other news in the world of sports, the Ryan Blaney beat Kevin Harvick at the Talladega Super Speedway finish line by 12 thousandths of a second to advance into the round of 8 of NASCAR's playoffs and keep Harvick winless in his final season before retirement. That's it. Don't forget, we've got Monday Night Football, rumbling, stumbling. It'll be the Seahawks and the Giants on AM 1230 KXO. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. The head of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, told CNN that a lack of investment in the oil industry posed a danger to global energy security and could send crude prices to $100 a barrel. Worldwide, a total investment of at least $12 trillion is needed in the oil industry between now and 2045 to prevent a spike in energy prices. Haytham Al-Ghais, OPEC Secretary General, told CNN at the energy conference in Dubai. Underinvestment in the oil sector is dangerous, he warned. Well, California has raised the minimum wage for fast food workers. Fast food employees are going to receive a raise to $20 an hour. It creates a special council that can approve further increases in the future. The state's current minimum wage is $15.50 an hour. It will increase to $16 an hour January 1st. The new hourly wages for fast food workers taking effect in April of next year Employees who work at fast food restaurants with at least 60 locations nationwide are eligible. And the Senate Banking Committee approved a historic marijuana banking bill last week. It breaks the barriers between financial institutions and cannabis companies. The Secure and Fair Enforcement Regulation Banking Act, which aims to resolve a long-standing financial deadlock that forced cannabis-related companies to operate using only cash, will now make its way to the Senate floor. Iterations of this bill have been presented in committee since 2015, but it's the first time the bill has received a yes vote and made it to the Senate at large. Mixed signals on the big board right now. The Dow off 177 points at 33,330. The S&P 500 off 13 at 4275. But the NASDAQ up 48 points at 13,266. Gold down 22.40 an ounce. Oil off $1.84 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howe in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 84, west wind about 10 miles an hour, then becoming north. Clear tonight with a low around 62, northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 89, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming east. And we have 62 degrees, 54% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. Don't forget, they offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. CBS News just ahead. Local news on our website, kxoradio.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 12.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kafin. Former President Trump heads into court and hammers away.
We have a racist attorney general who's a horror show who ran on the basis that she was going to get Trump before she even knew anything about me. And this is what we have. It's a scam. It's a sham.
Trump denouncing the civil fraud case that's about his business empire. In the trial underway today, New York Attorney General Letitia James accuses the former president and his company of deceiving banks, insurers, and others by lying about his wealth.
Today in court, we will prove our case. Justice will prevail.
CBS's Robert Costa is covering.
It is very possible we're going to see him and his children be called to testify. It's, of course, to be determined whether they're actually called and end up on the stand. But the family, Eric, Don Jr., Ivanka, they were so central to the Trump organization for years. And so when you're dealing with a civil lawsuit about a family organization, a family business, it's not that surprising to see the family being called.
After the Highwire Act that was the successful bid to head off a government shutdown comes the Republican drama in the House over the future of Speaker Kevin McCarthy. CBS's Nicole Killian.
A single motion to vacate would trigger an automatic vote, and McCarthy would need a majority to keep the speakership. If more than 5 Republicans voted no, the speaker would require support from Democrats to help him. Some are already saying they would vote, but not to bail him out.
The U.S. Supreme Court has opened its new term. Legal analyst Lori Levinson has more on what's on the docket.
There are cases regarding medication abortion that may be decided by the Supreme Court, as well as congressional redistricting plans from South Carolina, where there's an allegation that there's been racial gerrymandering.
2 scientists who made discoveries that opened the door to COVID-19 vaccines won the Nobel Prize in Medicine, American Drew Weissman and Hungarian-American Katalin Karikó. CBS's Matt Piper has a follow-up this morning on an apparent issue with the new iPhone 15.
Apple says it's working on a system update after owners have complained the new iPhone 15 is at times too hot to handle. Companies blaming software bugs for the overheating issues. So far, no time frame has been given for the fixes, though Apple says the phone is safe to use.
What would you do with $1 billion?
Give quite a bit of it away. I'd help out everybody that needed money. I'd invest some. I'd take care of my family.
Powerball lottery players dreaming big with tonight's jackpot at just over $1 billion for the second time this year. Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 118 points. NASDAQ is up 67. The S&P is down about 4 points. This is CBS News.
You need to hire? Indeed is with you every step of the way, helping you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Gillette Intimate gives guys a gentle and easy shave on there. And around there, and even under there. Don't treat your groin like junk. Respect it with Gillette Intimate, the best a man can get. Buy now at a retailer near you.
As the leaves change, leave the hiring to Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. And Indeed's interview tool lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from their website. Visit Indeed.com/credits.
Exergen thermometers are a top choice of medical professionals at highly ranked hospitals across the U.S. With kids back at school, keeping them healthy is important. Make Exergen thermometer the chosen thermometer for your home or business to check for fever, where accuracy matters. When measuring temperature at home and at work, use an Exergen thermometer to keep your family and colleagues safe. Available at Walgreens and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Simone Biles does it again with a new move.
The 26-year-old gymnastics star has become the first woman to land the Yurchenko double pike vault at an international competition. She scored the title during a qualifying round at the 2023 World Artistic Championship in Belgium. The move will now be called the Biles 2 in the gymnastics rulebook. That makes 5 elements now named after her across vault, florex, and the balance beam. U.S. women will aim for gold in the team final Wednesday. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Phoenix had a 31-day streak of high temperatures at or above 110. Now, monsoon season from mid-June to the end of September was the driest there since records started being kept in 1895. Just 0.15 inches of rainfall during the period. Previous low, 0.35 back in 1924. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO.